Good morning. Thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Diantari Arvenia Purba, and today I'm gonna present our research about utilization of weather radar data to observe the sea breeze front on the north coast of Banten, Jakarta, case study 2018. The contrasting temperature differences between land and oceans along the coast lead to atmospheric interaction in the form of land and sea breeze circulation. The sea breeze circulation is local circulation that has an important role in weather and climate dynamics, one of which triggers convection and causes precipitation on the coastal edge and surrounding areas. Sea breeze circulation in the sea develops when solar warming causes a different surface temperature on land and oceans, which creates a mesoscale pressure gradient to the land. Sea breeze front is one of the important part of sea breeze circulation, which is the boundary area where the sea breeze circulation or wind from the sea meets with the wind from the land, and it is characterized by significant changes in temperature, humidity, and also wind speed and direction. The identification of sea breeze front phenomenon has been carried out using remote sensing data such as a Doppler weather radar. Doppler radar can detect sea breeze front clearly when the weather conditions in the observed area are not covered by clouds. The geographical condition on north coast of Banten, Jakarta, which is directly adjacent to the Java Sea, supports the occurrence of sea breeze circulation in the northern region of Banten, Jakarta. This area is also included in effective area of BMKG Tangerang Doppler Weather Radar observation, which allows us to carry out the sea breeze front research in this area and complete the identification of characteristics of sea breeze front on north coast of Banten, Jakarta, and its effect on convective activity using Doppler weather radar data. The methods includes research time and location. The location are north coast of Banten, Jakarta, with time period January until December 2018. The data that are used in this research are weather radar data and observation data from Soekarno-Hatta Meteorological Station, including temperature, humidity, wind direction and speed, and also cloud conditions. Tools that are used in this research are rainbow applications and also spreadsheet application to perform mathematical calculation, graphs, tables, and quantitative analysis. The procedure of this research: collecting the data, which includes radar raw data and observation data. Radar raw data then processed with application Rainbow Manager to produce PPI and CMAX product to get the frequency, occurrence, onset time, and duration of detected sea breeze front, length of sea breeze front, depth of sea breeze front column, and farthest distance from sea breeze front penetration, and the CMAX product to get the convective activity during sea breeze front event. And also observation data will process to observe the meteorological condition during sea breeze front event, so we will get the sea breeze front characteristic and effect on convective activity in north coast of Banten, Jakarta. The result: based on the result of Tangerang weather radar observation using PPI product, there were 24 sea breeze front occurrences during 2018. It is quite a small number compared to total observation data, which caused by the limitation radar such as clutter and also the range of the weather radar. Here are one of the events sea breeze front to March 2018. The identified sea breeze front events have a reflectivity value range of 5 until 20 dBz. This image shows the sea breeze front pattern began to form at 4 UTC and identified by the echo formed parallel to the coastline and starting to enter the land. The sea breeze front was visible at 5:04 UTC, then continued to move inland until 6:16 UTC. The sea breeze front line pattern started to break, and then the sea breeze front echo went to extinct at 7:44 UTC. Characteristic of sea breeze front parameters include onset type, duration, length, column depth, and penetration. Based on these Based on this table, we can see that there are some cases where the sea breeze front events occur a day or two after sea breeze front event itself. This indicates a tendency for sea breeze front to reoccur in the following days or occur continuously. This is a frequency of onset time and duration of sea breeze front. The dominant onset time of sea breeze front in North Banten, Jakarta is 10:31 until 11:43 local time, with the duration 3.9 until 4.5 hours. And frequency of sea breeze front length using the distance measurement feature. The dominant length of sea breeze front is 36.6 until 45.3 kilometers. And this is the frequency of column depth sea breeze front. Using VCAT feature, the dominant column depth are 0.58 until 0.7 kilometers. And the last one is sea breeze front penetration. Using the distance measurement feature, we can see that the dominant penetration of sea breeze front are about 8.2 until 14.6 kilometers to the land. In general, characteristic of sea breeze front influenced by topographic conditions such as the shape and size of the coastline of area and also mountains or highlands, as well as the synoptic scale winds in the opposite direction to the direction of sea breeze front movement. Convectivity, we can see from the table the maximum dBz for convective activity during sea breeze front event are 60 dBz, and also the range of time where the convective activity started is from 69 minutes before the sea breeze front events until 80 minutes from after the sea breeze front events. With the distance, the farthest distance convective activity detected is 21.5 kilometers. Convective activity associated with sea breeze front events occurred mostly during rainy season, about 8 events. This shows that influence of the monsoon winds on the convective cloud formation of the north coast of Banten, Jakarta. The DGF period was the active period of northwestern monsoon, where the wind blows from Asia towards Australia, following the direction of movement of sea breeze front on the north coast of Banten, Jakarta. The result was the sea breeze bringing a lot of water vapor supply, so that it will more likely to have a convective process than during the dry season. Here are the meteorological conditions. There were 11 events of sea breeze front that show decreased temperature during sea breeze front events, which generally occurred between 12 until 13 local time before the temperature increased again. The decrease in temperature caused by the cold air mass from the ocean, which brings the water vapor into the land. Total 15 sea breeze front events occurred during maximum air temperature when the surface air temperature was more than 30 Celsius degree. This indicates the high temperature gradient between the surface and of land and ocean. And here are the dominant wind direction during sea breeze front event. On the days of the DJF period, is from the west with speed about 2.1 until 3.6 meter per second. MAM period or dry season from west until southwest with speed about 2.1 until 3.6 meter per second. Meanwhile, during the JJI and SON or transition periods, the dominant wind direction is from south with speed about 0.5 until 2.1 meter per second. Conclusion of this research: the sea breeze front events on north coast of Banten, Jakarta in 2019 can be detected using Doppler weather radar, and the sea breeze front mostly detected during rainy season. The DJF period and occurred at 3.31 until 4.43 UTC, with range of duration 3.6 and 3.9 until 4.5 hours. with length between 36.6 until 45.3 kilometers and column height reaching 0.58 until 0.7 kilometers and intrude to mainland as far as 8.2 until 14.6 kilometers. Sea breeze front phenomenon caused the convective cloud formation around the sea breeze front area, both before and after the sea breeze front extinction. In general, the onset of sea breeze front was when the air temperature reached the maximum value. Sea breeze front intrusion on land identified by the decreased temperature and increased humidity, and the appearance of single cell type of convective cloud was a sign of convective activity caused by sea breeze front. The existence of radar limitations such as clutter and limited radar coverage from the surface have a significant effect on identification of sea breeze front events. Therefore, quality control data is needed to minimize clutter around the radar, and also combination of analysis using weather satellite and numerical weather model to complement the limited availability of observational data. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Have a good day.